what's up, guys, and what's up, Sussex Squad? Sit down. We got to talk. We got confirmation. Y'all, if you guys don't know, wait. I'm sorry, that's disrespectful. We will no longer call her waiting for a personality, Katie. We are calling her Sleeping Beauty. Y'all, where the F is Kate? Remember when this whole fiasco started? And a lot of us Sussex Squad was like, yo, Kate, is Kate ever coming back to royal duties? They keep pushing the timeline back and they keep doing distractions. First, Kate was going to be in the hospital for 2 weeks. Then she was going to like be at home until Easter. And all the derangers and everything was like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Can't a woman have privacy? No, you can't have privacy because you should be wanting to know where this woman is. Okay, well, 2 things happened since then. One of the biggest royal reporters just let it slip what could be wrong with Kate. 2, Kate got moved back from Easter, okay, to what's going to be sometime around April. Okay, and everybody was Googling what abdominal surgery or procedure takes this long for somebody to recover from. Because, baby, in America, as the Brits as the derangers like to be like, that's why you guys don't have free healthcare. Well, baby, the NHS got a 6-hour time limit. But you know what? We're not going to start the healthcare wars. They were like, oh, you Americans, you're rushed back to work. And we said, okay. Then they said, well, maybe Kate might turn up for Trooping of the Color. And we were like, all right, y'all, do you know they just pushed the timeline back again and said not to expect Kate's recovery, right? They're saying Kate Middleton issued a health warning as road to recovery could take up to 9 months. They are now saying that Kate is not going to be seen by height nor hair for 9 months. On top of that, Willie was out there swaying like he was in a palm tree, right? Off of the coast of the Bahamas yesterday at his only official royal event. Okay. Not only that, when you look at the pictures, it looks like he might have a black eye. Again, does this not throw fuel to the fire that they like to get handsies? They said it was pillows and all the stuff that the palace people have to break up, and they keep it under control. Nobody gets hurt, but yet and still they be having rows, however, whatever continent you're on there. You guys, 9 months. Why do they keep pushing back the timeline? Now, really quick, before we get into the way a royal reporter let things leak, we need to talk about this whole thing with the palace's official denial. Remember, the Spanish reporters were like, yo, Kate's in a coma. And the BBC reported that the palace denied it. And everybody took it as an official denial. But eagle-eyed people said, this was never an official denial, because official denials, they actually post something. Like when they did an official denial about whether Kate gets plastic surgery or Botox as it was. And they said she didn't. You know, okay, all right. Out of respect for out of respect for the people that may or not be in a coma. So get this, the Spanish media outlets came back and said, Kate is 100% in a coma. She had some type of surgery. Something happened bad. She's in a coma, okay? The palace then was on mute. They have not threatened to sue. They did not ask for a retraction. They literally just quietly slipped away. In what world does, in my opinion, the racist British anything let foreign news outlets, as they like to refer to them, come in, double down and say, we stand by our sources, Kate is in a coma, and then you slip out? On top of that, there's the mystery of Harry and Charles's 45-minute meeting. I'm going to do that in a separate video, but let's focus on the Kate thing. So William has a black eye. He is out publicly 2 sheets to the wind. Kate cannot show her face. William also decided to announce that even though he did the air ambulance thing on Wednesday, and here's the thing where I'm like, everyone's like, good grief, he's at his wits end, his whole life's falling apart. He says that he has not seen his father yet, and he might go to visit his father on Sunday, maybe. The kids are being looked at by Nanny Maria and Kate's parents. Please stop acting. We have to stop. I'm not saying the rich are not human, and when I say rich, I mean fabulously wealthy. I'm not saying that I'm not fabulously, grotesquely wealthy. I'm not saying that they don't have feelings, because everybody does. But can you guys stop, not y'all, but can the people in the back stop acting like they don't have a fleet of at least 60 people waiting on them hand and foot? I assure you, it's not even getting down to dressing and tying their shoes. I assure you, it is not the same stress that a single father who has to go look after his kids and work full time while he goes and visits his wife in the NHS begging for proper care. I assure you, I'm not doing oppression Olympics, but it's not the same thing. And you guys need to stop, not y'all, but people in the back need to stop doing that. It's just not helpful. It's not helpful. Anyway, right? So let's get back into this. Okay. So William came out, and the only reason you can't tell me he came out was to do the air ambulance, because Harry just got an aviation award and he was palling around with John Travolta. So William decided to show up at the air ambulance fundraiser and bring Tom Cruise to show he has a friend. William is so petty. If you think that he is focused on Kate's health, he's not. He was out laughing, joking, smacking hands. He was single and ready to mingle with what looked like a black eye. I'll put the picture up. If you guys want. Okay. So where's Kate? Tell me. I want anyone to tell me. Her privacy needs to be respected. No, because like they told us with Megan, we pay, you pose. The gag was they weren't paying Megan. But with Kate, baby, what is going on? I want proof of life. I want anyone that's still buying the BS that Kensington Palace is pushing. I want you to tell me what surgery or complication in the world takes over 9 months for you to return, not to work, but for you to return to even getting your face, to show your face in public. What did William do to Kate? Is the Princess of Wales position cursed? Diana really did bring down the monarchy. I love to see it, even though William's doing a good job. Anyway, also, you guys, I do want to talk about this commentator. Okay, because again, last thing with Kate, another Princess of Wales. Listen, and I do want to say I 100% believe that a Kate was fine. And when I say fine, I'm talking about even able to sit up, Wigan and Bernie style. They would release some type of videos or something. They wouldn't let this speculation go on because it's very damaging to the monarchy, especially because people are starting to look at William like, what did you do to your wife? What has Kate been going through? She's a perfectly horrible person, but nobody deserves to be tortured in the pits of hell. Again, everybody's been wearing all black. Everybody's been walking around. Now, here's the thing. What actually pushed her into this coma the Spanish media said she is? Well, this actually came out on this broadcast. It was Good Morning Britain, GB News, and this was Nigel Farage's show. Listen, just take this for what they want. Now, a lot of people are overlooking the big thing. In this, they talk about how the king's not going chemotherapy. He likes natural remedies, and everybody's poo-pooing. Listen, fine, do what you want. Natural remedies work, and he is not going to be rubbing chamomile tea on his neck to get rid of cancer. He has he's going to be taking oxygen therapy, probably intermittent fasting, water fasting. There's so many natural remedies to fighting cancer that's not terminal. Chemo is like the last option you would get. So good for him. Good for him. But listen to this, because they're talking about that, but they're burying the real story. Listen to this. Hold on.
Is that the king, I'm speculating, but the king is a great fan and always promoter of alternative medicine. He would not be well for chemotherapy. He's always argued against it. He's a great believer in natural herbs and potions and things like that. So my guess is that at the moment he's taking advice from a man called Michael Dixon, who he's championed many years, who headed his own, the King's Natural Alternative Medicinal Institute, discredited by many people, but the king is a great believer in it. And I was always, last night, I was very surprised that people kept on saying, well, he's going to have chemotherapy or radiation and the rest of it. You know, he doesn't believe in it.
Here it comes.
He does not believe in it. It's a risk. I find it's a risk, and I think going to Sandringham is where he wants to take these alternative medicines
Interesting line of
in a
thought.
quiet way.
Interesting line of thought. And do you agree with me that at some point he's going to have to say more?
I think he is, but I think he had no alternative but to disclose that he had a problem because he would A, disappeared, and B, he was in hospital. It would have leaked. Someone would have sold it to a newspaper.
Yeah, and a cancellation of public
There had to be.
engagement. No, I get that. The point I'm making is, having been so open initially about what the problem was, now we know it's cancer and that's all we know. Don't you think that the sort of just speculation is going to reach a level over the next few days? Well,
No, I don't actually, because we don't speculate anymore what Kate, the Princess of Wales, had or has. It dies down. It dies down, and rightly so. I mean, there are many people who know what Kate has had, and one leaves it at that. There's no reason to broadcast it. And the same with the King. One just hopes that he recovers.
Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? Let me rewind it. Because it's important. And I feel like a lot of people overlook this.
It dies down, and rightly so. I mean, there are many people who know
What the Princess of Wales had or what the procedure she had. You guys, there were rumors all over Twitter and all over whatever that Kate had, okay, either an ectopic pregnancy with severe complications or a late term, right? Now, here's the thing. I don't think it's late term because you saw Kate. We just saw her at Christmas. She was flat as adored. No, I'm not even making it, but she was her stomach was super, super flat. She was also wearing heels. Everybody that's ever had abdominal problems said that wearing heels is excruciating. And that's why they very, very, very much doubt that Kate had any type of pre-existing abdominal issues. But you never know, every patient's statement. But did you hear that? Remember the rumors that were going around that William was planning to ask Kate for a divorce? Kate was talking about having a fourth child. Now, we don't know if it's true, but the way he said, everybody's known what Kate has had. Why wouldn't Kate, let's just assume she's not in a coma. And let's just assume she's fine. Why is Kate being so squirrely about what was wrong with her abdominal? Was there another person in line for the throne being farmed? Did William make it known that he did not want it? Did he ask for a divorce? Did Kate go to have a procedure to stop that? Did that procedure go horribly wrong? Or did it send Kate into a mental crisis? Again, some people said it could also be related to when you have an ED, things happen to you. Listen, no one knows what's going on with Kate. I do want to say this, all jokes aside. Where's Kate? We need proof of life. And the palace must be crazy if they think that they're going to keep a grown woman and all her family and everything hidden for 9 months. Because now I'm really actually starting to get worried. On top of the fact that everybody's been wearing black. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.